My Lord Prefect, ladies, lords and gentlemen, faculty, staff, students, and distinguished visitors from far-off lands where your languages and ways are strange to us, like Gothenburg. Welcome to the 2014 Gotland Awards! My name is Ernest Adams, and I'm a senior lecturer in game design here at the University of Uppsala, and I will be your master of ceremonies for tonight's awards. I asked if they wanted somebody else to do it, maybe like even a native Swede, but it turned out that I was the only one with a hat like this. So every year we gather together to show and to celebrate the best of our skills in the craft of game development. This year has been a particularly good one. The game ideas are imaginative, the artwork is appealing, the coding is skilled, and the musical choices are clever. I've been doing this for some time, and I've noticed that it's distinctly better this year than last year. So, every year I see games here that are not like anything anywhere else in the world, and this year is no exception. Our students and their work are truly unique. You can experience anything from being a bear to a crocodile to a light particle to an alien on a motorcycle. To a normal human being suffering from social anxiety. For those visitors who are a little surprised by all this, I should say that the Department of Game Design places a very high value on innovation and creativity, breaking the mold. There are no Candy Crush or Farmville clones here. Not all of these games are commercially viable, and that may surprise you a bit, but they were not meant to be. As I tell the students, you know, you've spent a long time as a student in ordinary school, and now finally you've come away to university, and this is your first chance to really be weird, because you're not really allowed to be weird in normal school. And when you get out into the working world, you won't be allowed to be weird much there either. So in fact, this is your best chance to be weird, so go for it. And in fact, you have seen the results. So tonight we honor the very best among us as chosen by our staff of distinguished jurors. And for each award, I will call up a presenter. And when I do, this is how it will work. Presenters, please come up to the podium when I call you. I will step back and you will pick up the award itself, which is in a box at my feet, and wait for the results to be shown on the screen. And then you will hand the award over and call up the team. And the teams, please come and line up along the stage with your spokesperson or your leader at this end, and receive your award, say a few words, and get flowers, and so forth. So, are we all set? Yeah. Okay, on with the show. The first award is for the best game from the first year students, and the presenter for that is Brendan Trumbley from Quest to Learn.
Excuse my voice, the traveling is taking somewhat of a toll on me, but it is my honor to be presenting the Best First Year Award. There were so many really amazing projects that I saw out there, like beyond my expectations, especially for a first year project, going through my own education and seeing the kinds of things that first year students generally made. I can really tell that everyone has put so much love and effort into what they've created, and not just in the game designs and the graphics and the sounds, but I could just tell like the physical things that they made, their arcade boxes, their closing crocodile mouths, their giant yoga balls. I saw hand-painted objects, hand paper mache, everything from top down from head to toe. Every single thing was just physically very impressive. And you guys have taken just made such an ambitious type of first project, to make these theme park games that use different types of controls. So it's incredibly impressive. And you should all feel very proud of what you've done. So, without further ado, the nominees for the Best First Year Game are. I wasn't sure what was coming next.
Well, this was unexpected. Thank you all for playing our game. I mean, just seeing everyone play and having fun was the biggest reward of all. And it's just amazing. And thank you, Finn, for helping us building our thing, being so fast with everything. It was just amazing. A big applause to Finn. Once again, I thank you all, and that's it for us. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations to your team. And for the second years, best game of the second year, we have present Novi Flink, game designer at Avalanche Studios.
All right, this is going better than I expected. I'm going to fall down when I'm here. I'm an alumni of game, and going back there has been both weird and wonderful. Things have changed, but thankfully good things have remained the same. I've been very impressed by the second year projects this year, and the nominees are
Winning's fun. I'd like to thank David Spreader for making all the music and sound effects for our game. Yeah. He's awesome. Also, like all the testers who helped us make the game what it is right now. And as the group before me said, Finn, because those goddamn screws, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much.
And the graduate year. These are people who've already been here for 2 years, so we know their work has to be awesome. And to present the graduate year, we have all the way from the Parsons New School of Design in New York City, Colleen Macklin.
It's been amazing to come here about, what, 2/3 around the world, something like that. Who's counting? and really see how incredible you guys all are. Now, Ernest said something earlier. He said, this is where you get a chance to really be weird. And that's true, because I can attest to the fact that you are all really weird. But I just want to encourage you, especially third-year students who are about to go into the world, to stay weird. So I think that's important. So, the nominees are, I'll read them out. Writing the Silver Ring, Fear, Parasite, and Crest. Now let's see.
Hi. This is going to be short. I'd like to thank Emil. Thanks. Thanks.
We all know that it is not enough merely to make a game, you also have to be able to pitch it, to market it, to show it off to the best advantage. So we have an award for Best Presentation. And to give Best Presentation is Stephen Batchelder, the subject responsible for art in our department.
So, as an old art professor, weird is what it should be, what it must be. And looking at the games today, I didn't really think they were that weird. I thought they were amazingly creative. And yesterday, when I left the hall, I was literally overwhelmed with all the things that I experienced and all the ideas that you all had. And your ability to execute those ideas was beyond expectation. It was just really amazing. So before I give this award, I just want to say something. We are now sort of thinking education as we do every year. This is a tradition we have. And I think this year's GGC gives us a lot of clues and a lot of sort of ideas about what we should further develop. And I think weird is a part of it, and the creativity is a part of it, and just the general amazingness of the games that I saw. So please, a big hand for the students and just the artistic ability. Sorry, please, thank you. The best presentation for 2014 is Resolve, Totemic, Vertigo, Defunct, Tower Offensive, and Urgency.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm so happy that I managed to convey my idea in all game that you made. So just thank you for that. I'm also happy to enjoy this.
Now, I said that it was not a primary concern that games be commercially viable. However, that is a desirable thing, and indeed many of the students do actually want to be able to take their games onward once they're finished with them here, and polish them further and put them out on the market. And so we have an award called Cha-Ching, which represents the sound of cash register. And here to present that award from Leeuwarden in the Netherlands, Jan-Jaap Severs, the founder of Grendel Games.
So, I just did some talk on students being weird, which is good, and games being weird, which it should be, but just being weird is not going to make you a living. So, the products that you make, you should try to sell them, monetize them, so that you gain enough revenue to make even more games that are hopefully also weird. So, for the Cha-Ching Award, the nominees are
Hello. Yeah, I'm so happy that you enjoyed our game, and also this has been really amazing having your concept being made into a game. That is something that I really treasure, and I would like to thank my team for doing it for me. And also, I would like to thank Roland for our music and sound effects. Thank you, Roland. Yes, and I just thank you.
The university here has a slightly unusual situation in that we actually share our university library with the town of Bisbee. And so it's a very attractive and pleasant place to work, to study, and to drink coffee, which I have done a great deal of. And in fact, we have a special award which is presented by the library, the Almedalen Award. So from the Almedalen Library, here is Rosemary Lachon.
There's two of us. 1 year ago, we stood on this stage to announce the winner of the library prize for the first time. And now we're back to choose a new game that should be in Amsterdam's bibliotheek forever.
We've made room for the game near the shelves with fantasy, science fiction, graphic novels, drama, and poetry because we think that a good game contains all of this. And we call this place the game area. It's a cooperation between the library and the university and a meeting place for the people on Gotland and the students. And we must say this year it's very hard to choose a winner, but we had to. And the nominees are
say that's going to be really fun to do if we are in your library. And yeah, thank you.
We're also very happy to be able to recognize the achievements of our alumni after they leave this university, because of course a great many of them go on to do wonderful things in the industry and elsewhere. And so to present the Alumni Award, we have no less than Adam May, subject responsible for game design. Let's give him a hand.
Thank you. You can't have it. So, for the alumni of the year, we do this massive research in them, and we kind of want to, this is your life, so they feel like we really know them. And so this year we found someone who was really intensely private. In fact, no one even remembered he actually attended games some years ago. So we spent the better part of 2 days researching and doing a profile of this person with his online footprint, and found nothing, really. So above all, the alumni of 2014 is a data ninja, that shadow in the light, the gun under your shoe. No, that's not right. We do know that he started 2 companies, won the Swedish Game Awards every single time he's entered. He's so good that he even headed the jury of the Swedish Game Awards 1 year. The first game he produced in the education, Wars, made him a Swedish millionaire, and is still available on Steam if you don't already own it. You should get it, because it means he has to pay more tax. And we hear that he hates that. Maybe he wouldn't know he's a data ninja, won't be paying any attention at all. His next game, Legends of Grimlia, was one of the first games to be greenlit on Steam. A humorous look at old-school RPGs built with such love and reverence of the genre, one joyously biting the hand that feeds it. It was on the show floor 2 years ago, plays like a dream that garners fantastic reactions every time it's offered up for playtesting. He's also like Batman. We have this giant lamp on the roof that projects the light into the sky. It's a black light, like a shadow in the night. And when he sees it, he comes running. Game jams and alumni days, guest lectures, mentoring, there's nothing he won't do to support the education. We're absolutely amazed by his output, his work ethic, his excellence, his ongoing support and contribution, and his ability to disappear in a puff of smoke, leaving us to ask, who was that masked man? Without the mask. All joking aside, we're proud to have him as an alumni, and it gives me great pleasure to announce the Game Alumni of the Year to, what's his name? Bruce? Brian? Ted! Teddy's question.
What a speech as well. The only reason I went to this place in the first place. That's great. What to say, yeah. It's actually a secret, right? It's not legend of Brian, but whatever. That's all. You can buy it if you want to. Yeah, I'll be back here in a moment, so don't stay. Thanks.
So we've covered a lot of different areas: presentation, financial value, potential financial value. And the next award is for innovation. And to present the award for innovation, we have Jerry Bellick from Monkey Theater.
Everyone. So yeah, Monkey Theater is the website of my company. That's okay. I'm not even going to say the name of it because it doesn't matter anymore. Innovation.
Whenever you want to talk at length about something, it's important to state the name of the topic and pause dramatically. The other thing about innovation that I think is important to remember is that it's not necessarily about being original. The fact is, innovation is about taking things that exist, taking the things that we know, and doing something new with them, something unexpected. And I think that's a really important thing today, where it's so easy for us all to say that that story has been told before, and we've seen that time and time again. So, with no further ado, the nominees for Innovation Award are Crocodile Shoutout, Vertigo, Silly Saucer, Totemic, and Beer. Well, I don't even know what to say. My feet hurt. Thank you so much. It's like, thank you everyone in the group. We had a hard time in the beginning, but we managed to pull it off in the end. And I'm just so happy right now. It's like, can't even see it on my face. Oh, that's all I have to say. Thank you.
I think those guys deserve an extra round of applause for what might be called most improved. Because they had a hard time getting off the ground, but they pulled it out beautifully. This year we have the honor to host not only Nordic Digra, which we don't normally do at this conference, but also the Nicograph Conference, a gathering of experts in the art and sciences of data visualization and conveying understanding through interactive media. And so here to present the Nicograph Award is the president of the Society for Art and Science in Japan, Kazunori Miyata.
Nicograph is one of the traditional conferences in Japan focusing on computer graphics. Starting in 1985. So the next year is 30th anniversary. I have special gift for the winners. So the nominees are
Wow, I did not expect any of this really. I don't really have much to say at all. Oh yeah, let's thank the guys that made our music and our animation. Martin Larsson, Viktor Toverstid, and Pontus Andersen.
We have selected these awards, and our ceremony will be held at Nicograph International on Sunday, start from 12:30. So please join us. Thank you.
And the Students' Choice Awards, the award that you think belongs to the best games. To present this award is someone, name unknown, from Pixel Ferrets. Is there a Pixel Ferret in the house?
So apparently the presenters were supposed to sit over there, but then I won't have to get to walk across the stage. So why? Well, so I'm Pixel Ferrets. No, I'm not. I'm Teddy, the programmer of Pixel Ferrets, with two more, Julia Svensson and Fred Ström, which are sitting in front of me. But never mind them, really. The thing about being a jury, in the jury, is that you get this list of criteria that you're supposed to follow. And this list contains things like, is the game trying to be something more than a game? Or is the game doing something that no one has ever done before? Or how much money can this game make? And well, that's all well and good. There aren't actually that many criteria truly based on, is this game fun or is it good? So that's what I like about the Students' Choice Awards, because you don't get a list of criteria, you just pick a game that you think is fun, a game that you think is good. So that's why it's a great honor for me to present the nominees for Student Choice.
Last year, we all in our groups sat where most of you sit today. This year, we stand on equal footing to those who have won before us. So I'm supposed to thank a couple of people. First off, I want to thank all the artists who has been contributed to the project, either outsourced or within the group. Then I also want to have a big shout out to a man who brought the project up from deep Israel. A big round of applause to Håkan Mattsson. Thank you very much.
And now the moment of truth. The moment you've all been waiting for, the Onage Award. The Onage Award is presented tonight by Jason Scott of the Internet Archive, who travels the world documenting interesting things about the internet and about video games. I have personally appeared in one of his documentaries. I find his work fascinating and extremely useful and important to keep track of what the heck is going on. Because everything moves in the game industry so fast that often there's a tendency to not record things. And Jason does that for us. Jason Scott.
Wow. Okay, so this is my first time in Sweden. It's the first time I'm in the whole area of the world. And I just want to thank, being invited, and I say from the bottom of my heart, I hope I'm never invited back. The reason I say that is because it would be greedy for me to take the place of somebody else who would get the prize of being able to come here and meet you all. I was given a beautiful tour of your town. I was able to talk to people who were just completely emotionally invested in their projects. I had some of the greatest compliments in that I would talk to one member of a game team about all these intricate issues, and then bump into another member, you know, a couple hours later and start to talk to him about them, and he goes, oh yeah, that game issue, we all discussed it. You know, to be able to have that communication and to all want to make your game better. I sat while the creator of Agency sat through the true torture of teaching me how to play a card game. You know, just watching me hate the genre. That's salesmanship. That's how you get things done. I was able to give two types of great compliments to people. On several occasions, I said I would buy this game from an app store tonight, right? And the other one was the double middle finger that I was able to give to Tower Offensive because it was just so hard to get at. That's what I love. So one last thing I do want to say is, first of all, I'm kidding. Invite me back every goddamn year. And second of all, some of you saw my presentation on computer and video game history this morning. Even what you're doing now has historical value. Take your writings, take your emails, pack them away, put them in a box, because in 20 years, I promise you, we'll want to put it somewhere up on a shelf and have students study what made you what you are and learn from it. So please remember to do that. It is absolutely valuable.
Here, here.
Now, let's find out who's got the Ponage Award. And may I say that sound when the first one hits is always delicious. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna win the Ponage? The Ponage!
I don't even know. Polish award, eh? That's amazing. I don't have words for this. It's like I expected 0 awards. Smiles and breaking things was enough for us. And just thank you all, really. Just give yourselves a big applause for everything.
It is not often that a first-year team wins the Onage Award. So that's just a measure of exactly how great their success has been. And with that, my friends, we conclude the Gotland Game Awards for 2014. I want to give particular thanks to Ulf for running around like a crazy man and arranging things, and to Marcus, our intrepid stage manager, who's been looking after all these details for us and making sure that I don't make an idiot of myself like I did last year. And I thank you for coming, and I look forward to seeing many of you here again next year. I have only one thing left to say to you all. It's the words you've been waiting for, and those are, to the bar!